what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Hey, yo, Bono spit. Bono's back. How y'all doing today? It's your boy Quill, coming live from What's the Scenario? Quill versus Big Mike. I'm a Quill.
Big Mike.
Feel me? And today our first episode. So, yeah, I mean, this show right here, we gonna give y'all a little feedback on how we feel about topics in the world, sports, preferably, fashion, all that. You know what I mean? All that good stuff that us, the culture, we gonna do it for the culture, like the Migos say. We doing it for the culture. In so many words. So, I mean, first topic of today, February 1st, 2018, Super Bowl predictions. You know what I mean? My main man, Big Mike, how you feel about the Super Bowl?
Man, it's going to be a great game. I got the Eagles. I got the Eagles winning. I said after the 2014 Super Bowl when Brady won against Seattle, when the Patriots beat the Seahawks, I said I would never bet against Tom Brady in the Super Bowl ever again. But I got to do it this year, only because I feel like this Eagles team, top to bottom, is a much better team. And that's outside of the quarterback position, of course, because Tom Brady is the greatest of all time. But outside of that, top to bottom, I think the Eagles want to look up and get certain plays, on a player here or two on special teams that could turn the game. I got Nick Foles looking similar to what he did in the NFC Championship game, but not quite as good. And I got the Eagles. I got the key to this. The real key to victory is the Eagles' defensive line. They're going to put a hat on Brady and hit him. That's what they have to do to win the game, and that's what they have the defensive line and the players to do it. So I got the Eagles winning this game. I do.
It's crazy, bro.
I know. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy.
That's crazy.
But we've been saying that about the Eagles all postseason. Oh, they're not going to beat the Falcons. No way. Falcons going to go in there and run them out.
Watch your mouth. Because you know I speak highly of my Falcons. I don't disrespect them Giants. I don't do that. I don't.
You do from time to time. You do.
Because where I'm from and the market base I live in. Yeah. That's why. Giant fans believe that every year is Super Bowl or die, which is right. But if y'all don't go to the Super Bowl, y'all still talk about the Super Bowl y'all won 5 years ago. So it's like, live for today and the future, not for 5-6 years ago. But that's just me. But I feel something about what you said. You said that you can never bet against Tom Brady
in the Super Bowl.
I witnessed that last year as a Falcons fan. Yeah. It hurts. It really hurt. Hurt bad. You know what I mean? Hurt bad. And then the sad part about it, they put it on the ring. They put 28-3 on the ring, but you know what I mean? You win some, you lose some. You live to see another day. It's how you bounce back. We bounced back. We made it to the playoffs. We got up the first round. You know what I mean? Season wasn't where it was supposed to be at. But tomato. We going to be back. We going to win a Super Bowl sooner or later. Sooner rather than later. But for my 2018 Super Bowl prediction, I mean, can't beat them, join them. I mean, can't beat them, join them.
You would have never thought. You'd have never thought that you would pick the Patriots, especially after what they did to the Falcons last year. You would have never thought that this man right here is a Falcons fan, people. You'd have never thought he would have picked the Patriots, especially after what happened last year in the Super Bowl.
It happens, right? You know what I mean?
It does.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You feel me? It's what it is. It's what it is.
I put it like this. I will tell you this one thing. I wouldn't mind if the Patriots do win, because then at the end of the day, Tom Brady will still say he only lost to one team in the Super Bowl. That's the Giants. That's them Giants. So if Brady do win, then I can keep going and saying the Giants are the only team that can beat him in the Super Bowl.
Was a duck?
We did it twice. Now it was my shoes.
It's a duck. We got ducks in here. Ducks in the LLC dome now. Next topic of discussion. Alex Smith to the Redskins. Ooh, that's a bad boy right there. That's a bad boy. How you feel about that? I want to hear how you feel. Since you're from the D.C. area, you know what I mean? Y'all ain't never had a good quarterback since Jason Kidd. Nah, I wouldn't even say that.
No.
Jason Cable. Doug Williams. First black quarterback to ever win HBCU, you know what I mean? HBCU Pride, Grambling State. We at Union, though, but shout out to the first black quarterback to ever win the Super Bowl. And shout out Black History Month. Yeah.
February 1st.
Yeah, February 1st. I mean,
Alex
how
Smith,
you feel about that?
Alex Smith to the Redskins. I can't say it's a great move because I feel like Alex Smith was a product of his environment. Like he's not a great. He's a game manager. They called him game manager Alex Smith. He's not a great deep ball thrower. You know, he had nice talent in Kansas City. He's coming to the Redskins. They don't have nearly the weapons that Kansas City.
But Alex Smith came from a team where he was the #1 overall pick for a reason. Like, we can't take that away from the man.
He was.
The man did what he was supposed to do to excel in the league. Don't get me wrong. His first 2 years in the league were terrible. Terrible. But teach his own, right? Like, it just, you got to trust, like Joel Embiid said, trust the process. You don't trust it, I ain't going to lie to you. Alex Smith was that #1 overall pick back in 04, 05, I believe. I'm not too sure, but I'm not too sure. But if I'm not mistaken, it was between the 04, 05 draft.
Over 10 years ago. Yeah.
Over 10 years ago, the man was the #1 overall pick. He led his team to 1 playoff game, maybe 2. As a 49er at the time, if I'm not mistaken, excuse me. His career with the Chiefs, excelled, took off, elevated. But his career as a 49er, I don't know.
And it's funny you say that because for real, you can really say he underachieved in Kansas City. Because you can say with all that talent that they had, all those pieces that they had, the defense, with the offense.
What pieces?
What pieces? What do you mean?
Yo, Mike, I love football just like you, but let's be real.
Let's be real.
Once you beat the Patriots, and then once you went on your 3-4 game losing streak, let's be real. I didn't consider the Chiefs a Super Bowl contender any longer.
Why was that?
Don't get me wrong. They had the best running game in the league, but I just didn't believe in them. Quite frankly.
Was it because of the Eric Berry injury?
Not even the Eric Berry. The Eric Berry injury happened week 1. I just feel as though me as a football fan, I feel as though if your team's gonna excel, you have to excel at every single 11 positions on the field. That's how I look at it. And the Kansas City Chiefs, don't get me wrong, Andy Reid's a hell of a coach. Can't take that away from the man. The GM over there doing a great job. Travis Kelce, top of the line, you my guy. I'm a tight end myself. Tight end pride, baby. Yeah. Cincinnati, I bangs with you. You good in my book, but who else I got on the offensive side?
Tyreek Hill.
Besides that, bro, like, I mean, Tyreek Hill, if you throw 2 on him, it clamped up, bro.
I don't know about clamped up.
Bro, I look at it this way. No disrespect to the Kansas City Chiefs organization, but I feel they have not had a receiver since
Dwayne Bowe.
He playing the.
But you can't.
I was in the category of Dwayne Bowe, but I was more or less thinking Dante Hall. They haven't had a receiver that was excelling in the NFL since then. Like every year, each and every year, they don't have receivers.
But if you came into the season,
they're a running back team. They were a team that produced running backs.
When you came into the season and you saw how good they played week 1, if they would have stayed healthy with that roster, they top to bottom had one of the best defenses in the game. Offensive line was top notch. You have the top 2 or 3 best tight ends in the game. You have a deep threat in Tyreek Hill. You have a Rookie of the Year candidate in Kareem Hunt as your running back. Alex Smith was given a lot of tools to get to at least the conference, at least the AFC Championship game.
Absolutely.
Whether or not he would have beat Brady or not, who knows? But he had at least the tools to get to the AFC Championship game.
I'm not taking that away from him.
All I'm saying is if Alex Smith was that guy, if he was that quarterback, he would at least got him to the Super Bowl at least one time with that team. They have the defense. They have the special teams. Top to bottom, they have one of the best total teams in the NFL.
Absolutely.
But with Alex Smith, you were never going to the Super Bowl because Alex Smith was never going to be that quarterback that's going to take you there. So you in that instance, you can say with the
coach
like Andy Reid.
I was getting ready to say, but they took
with the coach like Andy Reid.
So
in that instance,
the Niners to the Super Bowl, but that was Cap.
That was Cap.
Right.
He got hurt in the midseason, and Cap came in and took over.
That's correct.
You know what I mean, so it's like in that instance, you could say he underachieved in Kansas City a little bit. But coming to Washington, my thing is that he doesn't have nearly the weapons, and Washington needs more help than just a quarterback. They need a defense. I don't care how good he looks on offense, but they need a defense. They don't have a defense. They don't have a great special teams. They offensively, outside of Jordan Reed, what are their weapons? You know what I mean? They don't have a outside and Chris Thompson, of course, at running back. He's a nice dual threat.
The other dude too.
He can run the ball.
Kendall Marshall, I believe his name. Keith Marshall, I believe his name is.
You talking about Robert Kelly? Fat Rob?
With the dreads?
Yes, yeah. Fat Rob. He's solid too. But as far as that, like he needs more pieces around. You need to build around. If they build around Alex Smith, he could do something. But if you expect him to take you there to the big dance, he's not going to do it.
Absolutely, I totally agree.
Especially not in the NFC. If he couldn't do it in the AFC, he's not doing it in the NFC.
He's not doing it in the NFC.
These quarterbacks in the NFC?
It's not even the NFC. He's not doing it in the NFC East.
Right.
That's arguably the best division in football.
Right now, absolutely.
Like,
exactly.
I'm a Falcon fan. People say all the time, your division's no good. We got 3 playoff teams this year. But let's be real. Each and every year, it's 2 or 3 teams coming out the NFC East.
Yep.
Every year. Each and every year. Like, we could say the Rams and the Seahawks, but who knows if the Rams are going to be good again next year?
We don't even want to talk about the Rams. They disappointed me in the playoffs, but that's another subject for another day.
Right. We going to talk about the Rams on another topic because, we know they lost to.
Oh, Lord.
Them birds. Yes, yeah, but, I mean, I feel as though Alex Smith to the Redskins, it could be bright for the future of Washington, but they should still draft a quarterback.
And like we said, he got drafted in 2004, 2005, so he's in the league for 12, 13 years, almost 14 years. How much more of Alex Smith do we really have left to see? You know what I mean?
If that's the case, then we got to bring up your guy for another topic for another day.
Absolutely.
We're going to save that man for another topic for another day.
Absolutely.
But next topic on discussion, Redskins future. Why are we talking so much about the Redskins? I'm a Falcon fan. You a Giant fan. Why are the Redskins so much topic of discussion?
I have no idea. I don't remember putting Redskins future on the list.
Where these fans get these topics from? Like Redskins. The Redskins future. How do I feel about that?
I don't know, man. The Redskins.
Looking at this stuff right here, it's some crazy numbers. Like, Redskins future is promising. I guess. I
don't know, man.
The Redskins got a bright potential future, but I don't know. How about you? How you feel about that?
Me being not a Redskins fan, but me being from the area, always seeing the Redskins. I'm 21 years old. The Redskins have been, I can honestly say this, the Redskins have been sorry my entire life.
No, you can't.
I mean,
sorry. You can't say that.
Outside of 2 or 3, I can count on one hand how many years the Redskins have been relevant since I've been here, since I've been alive on Earth. The Redskins are sorry.
Bro, I'm from New York. I've seen the Redskins make the playoffs about 5 times.
And how many playoff wins have you seen them win?
Just one.
When?
I think that was bad.
When? I don't think the Redskins have won a playoff game since Doug Williams. And that's facts. I've never seen the Redskins win a playoff game. Ever. They've never won a playoff game. And when they do get to the playoffs, it's always once every 4 or 5 years or so. You know what I mean?
Well, how do you feel about that, though? Like, I mean, being a Redskins...
The future could be bright. That's the crazy thing. The future could be bright. They could get some pieces, you know what I'm saying, certain players, the right coach, a different GM.
I was right. I seen the Redskins make 2005. The Redskins won the playoff game. They beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 17-10. But they lost to Seattle. I remember that year. That was with, I believe his name was...
Black quarterback?
Black quarterback. Jason Campbell. That was a quarterback.
Okay.
I believe that was a quarterback that year. Okay. That lost to the Seattle Seahawks.
Okay.
Yep. Jason... Oh... Is it Jason Campbell? Mark Brunell. Wow, excuse me. My mistakes. Mark Brunell. Jacksonville, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Journeyman right there. Next topic of discussion. Floyd to the octagon.
Don't do it, Floyd. Don't do it. Connor's trying to get in your head. See, you play this game. He came into your house. Now he's trying to get you come into his house. But the difference is his house is a different vibe than what you used to. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm telling you, Floyd. You retired. You beat him already. What else do you have to prove? You're Floyd Money Mayweather. What else do you have to prove? Don't do it. Don't do it. That's my personal opinion. I don't want to see Floyd do it. No.
Did you guys see the video though? How he came in all
macho like he about to do it. Man.
I'm Floyd Money Mayweather. Like, come on, Floyd. You can't even read a book still.
Floyd. Don't do it, Floyd. Don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. Connor is trying to get in your head. And if you do it, that means it's working. You're undefeated. You've never lost. You have nothing else to prove.
That's a fact.
Nothing.
That's a fact. Floyd. Floyd, just listen to us, Floyd. You may not know a lot of stuff, but we know this. Listen to us.
This is not what you want. This is not what you want. And then on top of it all,
Connor called you his son.
Called you his son.
Called you his son.
He said, "Look at my son coming into my ring, coming into my element. He wants you. Connor wants you in his element because you came to his element."
Floyd, because no disrespect to you, Floyd, you got a hell of a left hook. You got a hell of a right hook. But Connor got a hell of a back kick. That back kick go wadong.
We use more than hands in this.
Wadong. It's over for you, Floyd.
Use more than hands. It ain't just 1-2 jab. No.
Floyd just been put in the guillotine before?
Yeah. Anybody ever picked you up and body slammed you on the ground in the boxing ring?
You ever been put in the pedigree?
It just doesn't happen.
Right, Floyd.
Come on, Floyd. Don't do it.
Listen to us.
Don't do it. I'm telling you, please listen to us. You know what I mean? Because think about it. Depending on how bad it is, they're not even going to remember how good you were in the boxing ring.
Facts.
They're going to remember how bad you looked in that octagon. Don't do it, Floyd. It's not smart.
Floyd.
Major key.
Don't be Ronda Rousey. Get out while you got a chance. She had a shot. She should have got out while she was filming Fast 6. She should have got out. But she thought she could go back and fight Amanda Nunes. And Amanda Nunes showed her what it was. Floyd, listen to us. Trust the process. Believe is the key.
Enjoy life.
To success. Next topic on today's discussion. That's really a topic.
I mean, it really isn't. In my opinion, it really isn't a topic.
Hey, I don't want to discuss that. Hey, I
don't want to discuss it because that's all right. The topic is after this injury that Odell Beckham Jr. had, early, not even mid-season, but early in the season. Is he still a top 5 wide receiver in the NFL? Now, me, I'm a Giants fan, but not even just being a Giants fan. You can only name 2 receivers in the NFL better than Odell Beckham Jr. And that's Antonio Brown and Julio Jones. That's it.
There you go with the blasphemous statements.
You can only name 2 receivers in the NFL better than Odell. I don't care if he got hurt. So what?
Bro, it's other receivers in the NFL that's excellent in the league.
Absolutely.
That's killing.
Absolutely.
I agree with you. Men and women lie. Numbers don't.
I agree with you.
I mean, it's receivers up there. DeAndre Hopkins, AJ Green. Those boys are top 5 receivers in my book.
They are top. In your top, you say top 5?
Yes.
So put it like this. You think DeAndre Hopkins is better right now than Odell?
Yes, right now as we speak. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Based on the numbers, you see who's number 1. You see who's number 1 based on the numbers. You know what school he went to.
Because of Michael Thomas?
Oh, State, baby.
Okay, people. Turn the camera over here.
Age.
So, people, we're going to really sit up here with a straight face and say that Michael Thomas
of course not
is better than Odell Beckham Jr.? We're not saying that, right?
Of course not. Okay. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying.
So that takes your argument away about stats, right?
Not necessarily.
Okay, let's talk about stats since we want to talk about stats.
Okay.
First 3 years in their career, who's had better yards and who's had more catches than Odell Beckham Jr.? Ever.
Right.
Who's had more yards in their first 3 years of their career ever than Odell Beckham Jr.?
But can I tell you something?
Ever.
Okay, but you
talking about stats.
We talking
I didn't want to bring
numbers.
stats in.
We talking
I didn't
numbers.
want to bring the stats in.
Who else on your entire offense is producing
That makes my point even better.
besides Odell Beckham Jr.?
He's playing with an average quarterback at best right now. He's playing with a sorry offensive line.
You quarterback those 20 picks.
Right.
Next. Your running back can't get over 1,000
Keep talking.
yards.
You're making my point.
Like,
You're making my point.
I'm not saying he's not top 5, but I'm saying right now. Right now in the game, the man's not top 5, bro. He's not.
Hey, that's crazy.
Like, those numbers, top 5 numbers are legit numbers right now. The top 5 numbers we got, people, top 5 receivers, based on the 2017 statistical numbers. Antonio Brown is number 1. Okay. No discussion, no argument.
I already told you the 2 receivers.
Julio Jones.
Absolutely.
Number 3 is a little... I'm surprised at number 3, but hey. Teach his own. Keenan Allen from the LA Chargers. Excuse me.
Nice. He's tough. He's underrated, actually.
Very. DeAndre Hopkins, number 4, like I said. But he's not top 5, though.
No, I never said he's not top 5. I'm saying he's not better than Odell. You said the question was, is Odell still top 5 in this game after the injury? Yes. Without question. Yes. Okay, since we want to go down the list. You said DeAndre Hopkins.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Name any of these receivers better than Odell. Any of them.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Oh, man. Come on, man.
Larry Fitzgerald is a dog.
He's a dog.
He's the best hands. He hasn't dropped more than 2 passes in the entire career.
He's a dog.
In the season. And his man been in the league like at least 13, 14 years.
Yeah, he's a dog.
The man was on a college football video game. He a dog.
He's a dog. We're not disputing that.
Okay, you said another name up there that's better that can compete with Odell?
No. We didn't say compete. It's better. Better. You can only name 2 receivers in the NFL that are better than Odell Beckham Jr. right now. He's not better than him. He's not better than him. He would tell you himself he's not better than Odell.
He mastered it. Everything that man do, he masters as well. Don't sleep on Jarvis now.
Jarvis is tough.
Don't sleep on
Jarvis is tied with Odell for most catches in their first 3 years. So we know what Jarvis can do.
But you know where Jarvis is from.
No. I know he went to LSU.
Yeah. That same receivers coach is producing all them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's his man. That's Odell man.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? But we're not going to sit up here and say Jarvis is better than Odell.
Especially
far down this list of stats.
That 15, I would put that 15 in the top 5. Easily.
I got him at number 5.
Okay, that's 10 spots above where they got him, man.
I got him at number 5.
And number 15, ladies and gentlemen.
And you got to remember, these are just based off stats.
Yeah,
too, you know what I mean?
Ladies and
because
gentlemen.
last year, Jarvis Landry was up there in the top 5 category.
Mike Evans.
Yeah.
Wow, they have 2 tight ends up here.
As far as stats go.
They have 2 tight ends up here.
Yeah, Rob Gronkowski and Travis Kelce, right?
The 2 best tight ends in the league.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, people, I mean, Odell, he's top 5, but he's just not top 5 right now. Like,
so name your 5 receivers over Odell right now.
Right now, my top 5, no
name
order.
No order.
Julio.
Okay.
AB.
Okay.
DeAndre. Mike Evans. I'm not saying Odell's not top 5, but I'm saying right now he didn't play. You can't put the man in top 5. He only had 3 touchdowns. You can't do that, bro. Like, you just can't do that. Like, the man is he still has potential to be one of the greatest players ever.
Absolutely.
But as of the past 2017 season, 2018 season, Odell Beckham is not a top 5 receiver.
And I'm telling you that none of the receivers that you just named outside of Antonio Brown and Julio Jones proved to me that they are better than Odell Beckham Jr.
DeAndre Hopkins proved it on numerous occasions with all the tremendous catches he made this past season. He made a numerous one-handers, not like what Odell did. Let me not say that. Not like the Cowboys catch, but he's on the verge. He's on the verge.
Is on the verge there yet? See, when you're on the verge, you're on your way. You ain't got there yet. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He's not better than Odell right now. He's not. Period. He's not a better route runner.
Top 5, bro. I'm not saying that they better. I'm saying that DeAndre Hopkins is a top 5.
He probably is.
And this past season, he proved that he was a top 5.
Oh, no, he is.
receiver.
He is. But I'm telling you, he's not better than Odell.
Odell, he's top. Like, he's still a top receiver in the league, but based on this past season,
Okay, well,
he's
based
not
on this
top
past,
5.
See. I think we may have to change the question around because when you didn't say based off this season.
Top 5 in the game.
I'm talking about in the game, period.
Of course.
Not even just counting the season.
Of course. The man got blonde, a blonde, whatever is it? He's in a fashion trend. Like, boy got a Supreme cast on. Like, come on.
He's nice. I'm telling you.
You the GOAT. Like,
he's a rare come out. We rarely see receivers like this. He's one of the rare receivers to come along in a long time.
Yeah, rare breed. Don't get me wrong, but it's just the sad part to see that. Like, I mean, is he gonna be able to realize that you gotta sacrifice trips to Miami in the beginning of December until middle of February?
I think he grew up from that. I think to be honest with you,
we don't know.
I don't know.
Did he grow up?
Yeah, I mean,
did he grow up from the
past?
Who knows
if he grew up in that?
We'll find out this past season.
We'll find out
on the new series of Living with the Giants. It's like, nah, like the Giants football team is a soap opera. Like you got coaches getting fired for benching quarterbacks. You got DBs, moms talking about you can't go to practice because I don't like your coaching staff. Like what's going on? Like. And y'all supposed to be and Jim Mora? Come on, man. Like, you gotta do better. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, hiring Pat Shurmur was a great decision, but come on. His name's out there that ring bells. That Pat Shurmur is just on some. Whoa, Pat Shurmur. No disrespect to you, Pat Shurmur. I like you. You're a great NFL coach, but you should be the head coach of a team like the Indianapolis Colts, a smaller fan base, a smaller market base, where you don't have to do that much branching out. A guy like Josh McDaniels is perfect for a team like the Giants.
Absolutely. That's what I wanted. That's exactly what I
wanted.
Like,
I just feel as though, like, that's just me. It's just you bringing people into a situation where they got to make ends meet with, like, Mike Vrabel going to Tennessee.
Yep.
Great decision. Yep. Great decision. Like, all I'm saying is, Bill Belichick, whatever you doing, keep it up.
You the GOAT.
Keep it up. Because you breeding them.
Yep. Just like Bill Parcells breeding him. He's passing the torch.
Breeding them.
He's passing the torch down.
Like, don't get me wrong. College football doing the same thing. You see what Pete Carroll did?
Yeah, Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll, y'all be surprised. Pete Carroll done did some things. Yep. Y'all forgot Lane started with Pete. Yeah. A lot of people don't realize that Lane started with Pete. Coach Martin, T. Martin, yeah. He was with Lane. Yep. Coach T. Martin about to be one of the highest paid offensive coordinators in college football right now. Speaking of college football, how you feel about Kevin Sumlin going to Arizona?
I like it.
Or I'm going to spicing it up a little bit. Cooking up. How you feel about Jimbo going to Texas A&M?
Jimbo Fisher.
I
don't like how he left because it was a situation where the players didn't even know about it. He just if the rumors are true that the players didn't find out about it until everybody else found out about it and he didn't let nobody know, then I thought that was a little foul. You know what I'm saying? Those are your players. You sacrifice so much with them, you spend so much time with them, you build a family with them. The fact that they found out through social media and all this other stuff, that's weak. That's classless on your part. You know, but to get back to him going to Texas A&M, you said? We'll see. I mean, we'll see what it looks like. I mean, he's a great coach. Don't get me wrong. He's definitely a great coach. He definitely he has a national championship under his belt with Jameis. He's definitely proven in this college football.
Yeah.
So
I understand. But I mean, that's not a bad topic of discussion for today for the first episode. You feel me?
That's definitely not bad.
I mean, I think this little project we started here, first time for everything. I think we done.
And we on to something.
Yeah, I think we are too. We are on to something. This is the first of many.
But we'll see what y'all think.
How y'all feel about it? We gonna get the viewers' perspective on things, you know what I mean? Y'all could just put questions, comments, however y'all feel below. Questions for next episode. We gonna try to do at least 2 episodes a week. Try to make everything copacetic for y'all, the viewers out there. We want your feedback to make us better. We wanna do this for a while.
Absolutely.
This is it. This is it for us. I mean, I'm a graduating senior at Virginia Union, and my man's right here. He graduated in December. Like,
Yep.
I graduated May. He graduated December. I play football right now. We both play football.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but it's life after football, and we want to build stones and build bridges. So therefore, when it's all time to settle down, and you got stability and stuff like that. And I feel as though this project could lead to big things, big opportunities in this world. This is the first of many. You know what I mean? Right now, we starting off in a dormitory room off the 11-11 Make-A-Wish type ordeal.
Yep.
But I mean, we gonna be here for a while.
You gonna see our faces again.
You gonna
in a much bigger platform.
Yes,
You gonna see us, no
sir.
question.
Yes, sir. But thank y'all. I mean, hope y'all enjoyed the first episode. Many more coming.